All right, we're going to get to the George St. Pierre return and Conor McGregor situations in a moment. But my original plan was to talk about the atrocious judging that's transpiring on a weekly basis right now. The legitimacy of the sport depends on getting fair decisions. Anyone that bets on sports understands that referees and judges sometimes will have an impact on a sporting event. We see the National Football League this year. The referees were fucking terrible. But your team might get screwed a couple of times in a game, but ultimately, the better team usually wins. I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. We get screwed all the time by the refs, but ultimately we lost because we suck. Yeah, it was a bad call, but we got the bad call because we're a bad team. So it's sort of a catch-22 situation. But it's different when you're talking about betting on combat sports. It's different for the fighters, and it's different for the bettors as well. And I don't want to hear any more about, well, don't leave it in the hands of the judges, as we often hear Dana White say after he hears a fighter complain, as Derek Brunson complained. Derek Brunson texted Dana White after the fight against Anderson Silva, and he goes, I'm getting screwed over here. I'm trying to make a living, and now I don't get a win bonus for a fight that I clearly won. He was angling for a win bonus from Dana White. Dana White said, yeah, I thought you won the fight too, but you didn't finish it. You're not getting any win bonus. And, don't leave it in the hands of the judges. I get it, but ultimately, you're a professional sport, all right? And if you're a professional sport, it means your fighters are professional athletes. They're supposed to get a fair fucking decision. OSP beat that Cicero Swiss lookalike a couple of weeks ago. He beat him. He got screwed over. Derek Brunson landed 118 fucking shots to 54. They had 2 takedowns too. He beat him. Was it a great performance against a 41-year-old man? No, it wasn't. Dana White's almost like, wow, your fight sucks, so you got screwed. But the point is, he did get screwed, and we got screwed. Listen, I bet on everything, all right? The other night I was betting on, Division III women's Australian freaking soccer at 4 a.m. I'm not even kidding. Okay, I bet on crap that I know nothing about because I'm a degenerate gambler. But there are a few leagues that I stay away from because they're fixed, okay? I stay away from Middle Eastern soccer because whoever the sheik or the Allah or the king or whoever the hell wants to win, and everyone gets executed unless that team wins. So unless you know about the inside deal, you're screwed. I stay away from the Korean Basketball League. I used to bet it a lot, but it's rigged, it's fixed. I stay away from the Filipino League because it's rigged, okay? I don't want to have to stay away from betting on the UFC because of the crazy-ass, badass fucking decisions. And it's not the UFC's fault. It's fixed. It's not like Dana White is fixing fights. It's the incompetent judges. And as long as we go state by state, we're going to have a serious-ass fucking problem with these judges. But it's starting to piss me off, and you're costing me real fucking money right now. And you know what? I'm fucking sick of it. Get your shit together, judges. And you know what? I like the days better when MMA was banned in New York and we didn't get fucked over by these crooked son of a bitches. But anyways, to wrap things up on George St. Pierre, George St. Pierre's return coinciding with Conor McGregor running his mouth and wanting to box Floyd Mayweather, no coincidence right there. As I've stated, I don't want to talk about Conor all the time, but, Conor, you're not fighting Floyd. You're going to end up in court fighting the UFC, if anything, unless you just shut up and, hey, why don't you fight George St. Pierre? George St. Pierre coming back right now. I think it'd be dangerous of George St. Pierre to fight Woodley or Wonder Boy. I think he's safer to take on Anderson Silva. And hey, Anderson Silva is so dominant against Derek Brunson, we have a super fight. Hey, he's coming off a win. I think GSP will fight Anderson Silva, or he will fight Michael Bisping. Hell, maybe he fights for the belt. Maybe it's a catchweight. We're in an era when fighters don't care about belts right now. They care about money. GSP is coming back for money. I asked you guys on Twitter, who do you think? And a shout out to my boy Derek on Twitter. He says, GSP should fight the winner of Cub Swanson and Lobov. Give the people what they want. Other than that, you're on your own. Later.